you hear me? I think you can hear me. Hello! Hi Luna! Hi Casey! Hi Mert! Hello Twilight! Twilight? I'm gonna call you Twilight if that's okay. Hi Snoopy! Never expected to see a Pokemon in Mopi's stream. We have the biggest Greninja lover in the stream. Chat me Ranjiro is going to change a bit and Lane is going to take over. Let Lane take over. We'll leave for the Lane takeover. Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, that's reassuring. Hello! Hi Wito! Hello Mizukasuki fan! Today I'm also gonna be streaming for probably around 3 hours-ish. So what I wanna do today is at least get the liner done, which I think I can do in 3 hours. Hopefully. Let's do this. Oh no. The Mizukasaki fan trauma. Hold on. Gonna remove the... Oh, no, never mind. I'm not gonna remove the colors because I can't. Actually, yes, I can. Hold on. I'm gonna put this to 0 saturation so I don't get distracted by the colors. I'm gonna put this blue. And I'm gonna reduce the opacity so I can see what I'm doing. Yay! What's up? It's me, Lane. Hello, Lane. Good luck, Mopi. Thank you! Hi, I like Greninja. I've been a fan of it for 5 years since 2022. And that is so peak. AKA a person that is... Huh? 010102200200202 times more annoying than Louis. Oh my god. Also, chat, I'm currently writing an English essay. Oh no. I don't like writing essays that much. You got this, you got this. So I'm not gonna talk about till I finish. You got this. You're gonna do amazing. I'm gonna draw on vector layers, and I'm gonna make my first layer be... I'm gonna call this a skin layer. Doing a math test right now. Oh no! I hope I'm not distracting you. You got this though. You're gonna do amazing. Actually, does anyone like math here aside from me? I like math. I'm not saying I was good at it. Like, I used to be good at it and then I was not. But like, does anyone else just like math? I think math is really cool. We're not related. Oh, you're also doing math. Oh my god. You got this, guys. Tonight is a wonderful night because after watching you paint, I can tune into Google's new product launch to see the next generation of Android. Oh, I didn't know! I didn't know this was like releasing today. I hope there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to school later to decorate my cap for graduation. Anyone have ideas? I don't like. I've seen people decorate their caps before, and like I've never even seen a cap in real life. So I don't. How do you usually decorate it? Do you like put flowers on it? Do you? Can you put the whole Tsukasa Tenma figure on it? Because if you can, you should do it. I would do it. I don't know. I don't know if you want to go for like a cute theme or if you want something meaningful to represent your graduation. Or if you want something that looks cool. I've been thinking more about my cafe story and the side character I'm thinking of adding. Oh my god, I wonder what kind of character it is. Had the music class today, but I was really tired, so I barely remember much. But I'm practicing the chorus of NSX, so that's fun. You did a great job today, I'm sure. Like, sometimes you just... Like, sometimes it's not that school, like... it's not a great day to focus on stuff. I'm sure you did good anyway. Also, the wait, is it NS6 or NF5? Wait, what is the NF5 song again? NS6 song again? Oh, it's Sonoi. Sonoi no Nawa, I think, something like this. I don't even remember listening to it actually. Wait, did I listen to it? Wait, it had a 3D MV, right? Pretty sure I watched this actually. In any case, you got this. Hopefully you have a great time. I hope everyone has a great time today. Chat, never mind, the teacher forgot to give me my essay book. But I still have to write the words. Yeah. Oh no. Wait, what does the essay book contain? Like, what do you need it for? Actually, what is an essay book? No, you're not distracting me. I always watch something while doing test or like multitask. That's great, that's great. Actually, that's rather smart. I should start doing this. Because sometimes I get so stressed out about working. I feel like maybe multitasking or having a distraction would be great. Like this morning, I woke up in a total panic because I was like, oh my god, I haven't made any progress on the paper I have to write that I have to turn in like a month. And I just worked and it was fine, but I felt like I would have needed something to distract me. Oh, the ear's looking weird. I don't like math because I don't understand it that much. That's fair. I think the school subject I like the least, aside from biology, if biology is a special case, I just have beef with it. I think my least favorite school subject was probably French. Like, because it's my first language, it's basically just literature, however that's pronounced, class. And like, I didn't get it. Like, I don't understand the point of it. Even though I like reading, I never understood the point of it. So I didn't like it. So I get you, honestly. I only like math when I understand, and that's so real. I don't have any merch of any character I enjoy. Oh no. What about doing... I don't know if you have access to a printer, but have you seen the... Hold on a second. Let me pull up what I mean exactly. I'm gonna go on the official website. I think I should be able to find stuff there. Where is it? Hold on. I think that's it. Hold on, give me a second. Like, you know the paper crafts? You just have to print the stuff, cut it out, and then fold it. What if you had like Mizukasa, Mizuki, Tsukasa, and Akito on your cap? Oh, where's the thing? I'm not finding anything. And it's making me mad. Okay, I don't know where it is, but it exists on the internet. If you look up like, say, Tsukasa papercraft, you should be able to find it. I love stories that have uncomfortable topics. I also messed up its NF5, Admiring the Flowers. I love that song, honestly. NF commissions are always so big. I really like NF5 song. Wait, why am I getting notification now? When did the stream start? Why is everyone's notification, including mine, messed up? I swear, YouTube, please fix your notification, bro. Hello, Fusion! I was very... so many messages loaded. I was working... My bad. I was working on the Fragaria Memorias earlier. His name is Mimi. He is a knight... Sorry, that's my lunch. His name is Minnie. He's a knight serving Mimi. He is Howred's younger twin. I love it. That sounds really cool. I like this. Also, his name is cute. Minnie. I've been thinking about her more today for some reason. She doesn't have a name, so I'll just call her side character 1. So she would be the first side character introduced to the main character. I like this. I'm sure she's gonna be very, very cool. Hold on, I'm gonna make a... I wanna make a face layer. Hello, I couldn't make it back yesterday. No worries, no worries. Hi, Bear! I hope you had a nice day. Actually, regarding that cat that climbed onto the roof, I was using burst mode to take pictures of it, and I think I accidentally captured it licking its leg. That's really cute. Like, you know when cats are grooming themselves? Like, sometimes their legs go up and then, like, hold on, and like, that's their pose normally. And when their paws are, like, when they're grooming, their paws are doing, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it gets, like, there's space between the toes and it's so cute. I like cats, they're very cute. I'm not sure if I can post this in the Discord channel. No worries, you can. I like math when everything suddenly clicks. That is the best feeling. Side character 1 was first spotted outside the window trying to fix her clothes in the reflection and was unaware that the main character could see her because she couldn't see her much. That's cute. I have my designated drawing time tomorrow. What do I draw? Anime fan art, Praxikai card, overhand, and pray practice. Yes, practice. That's a good question. Like, if you're planning on trying if you're entertaining the idea of practicing in order to get better, I think if you have any sort of motivation to do it, just do it. Like, because actually seriously practicing art, like, I don't know about you guys, but I have no motivation to do it, so whenever I do, I jump onto my drawing tablet and do it because I know it's not gonna be lasting. So if you have any kind of motivation, you should do this. I'm still developing the story and the characters, so I'm still writing their relationship, but I'm thinking of them being pretty close in the story. That would be really sweet. I hope they end up being very good friends. Oh, is that too small? Never mind. Oh, what is this? Oh, I'm using the wrong brush. Hold on, like this. How did I do it in my first drawings? I wonder. Did I just use a fine brush? And yeah, I think that's what I did. And then I wanna flatten it out. And then I wanna make the corners fuller. Okay, maybe that's a bit much. The notifications work on my phone, just not my tablet. That's so weird. I wonder why why it does this. You said earlier you have something else to worry about, so maybe take this time to have fun. Actually, real. Actually, that's the best advice. Wait, what did I have to worry about? I forgot what I said. What did the exam that passed? Oh my god, congrats! On passing. A music class. Wait, Mert, you're done? How do you do this so quickly? How long is your essay? I need to know your technique. How do you do this so quickly? Good job though. I hate school. I used to like school. I really used to like school and then I didn't. Like, school was fine when it was actual school and not just listening to teachers yell at other students all day. Yell at other students and also get punished with other students for the stuff they did that you didn't do. That was basically my school life. Up until I started university. University is so much better. So why does the stupid Beyblade fandom keep shipping me with Hyuga Asahi, aka the insecure 10-year-old that acts like 5? Most of the ships, sometimes I question why they even exist, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not that I mind them, but sometimes I'm genuinely confused. Eh? Oh. that I would say that gap explains why suddenly the whole screen filled with black. I think that's a reasonable theory. This is so random, but the main character in the cafe story really likes rain and enjoys sitting in cafes when it's raining. I love the sound of rain. They're so real for this. Wait, that reminds me. I think I had a story about rain. I don't remember. It was probably a concept I never developed, but it suddenly sparked a memory. But I don't remember, so it's probably not important. Shall I let Louis take over? Oh my god. Also, that's how you do this take corner, not like honestly most of the time. Like, this is actually a new way I have of doing it. Before, I would just use a slightly thicker brush, sometimes not even all the time, and just like do this with the pressure sensitivity settings, and that's how I would do it, which isn't bad, but I prefer this. Also because I kind of like this brush I'm using is kind of transparent, so I like the effect that it gives. By the way, Luna, does your Osimin have a design? His backstory is sick. It is! Very like men. Just in case anyone keeps asking me about flower petals out of sheer boredom, I went ahead and counted all the petals on every flower at lunchtime. That's amazing. Actually, if I was a slightly unreasonable and very curious customer and the customer service representative knew the answer ahead of time, I would be so impressed. Honestly, I would even come back more often to the shop because I would be so impressed. It's amazing. I can't believe people would ask this. Like, I still can't believe it. Yeah, looking at this, I feel like one eye is slightly crooked. This should also be over. And I think the end of the lashes here should be thinner. Actually, I'm gonna redo the whole thing. This is too thick. School is okay when it's not all about grades and feels like I'm actually learning stuff and being social with others. Personally, that's just like, I agree with you, but personally, I had such a bad experience with social relationship at school that personally, honestly, I would have liked skipping the socializing parts and just learn stuff. Like, obviously, it wouldn't have been fun for me. But the socializing part was so ass that I honestly wish I could have done an online school. I think this is what it's about for me. Also, I love how most people here have probably watched Beyblade, but just don't remember. Honestly, I know I haven't, because it came out when I was already grown up enough that I have most of my memories from that time. But I do remember, like, my childhood best friend had a twin sister, and this twin sister really liked Beyblade. So I never got into it because we weren't exactly friends. We were just like, we knew each other. But whenever I went over to their apartment, they would play together. And that's honestly my only experience with Beyblade, I think. I thought it was neat though. My school wanted us to use Sono AI today. I refuse completely, didn't touch that thing. I do not care if it brings my grade a 0 man. Why would they even teach you to use AI? Like, that is so stupid. I think you did the right thing. I don't know why school specifically, like, I've seen so many people say their school is using AI and is encouraging the use of AI. Why are we doing this? This is so stupid. Dude, why are we encouraging students to not use their brain? It's making me mad. What even is Sono AI? Sounds like Sonolus, but I know it's not Sonolus. But what even is Sono AI? Drawing with the blank canvas. Yay, yay, have fun! Chat Louis is growing taller, like a monster. What should I do? stop feeding him vegetables. Did everything in my school from posters, notices to programs all use AI and scaling inside? Fortunately, personally, I have only seen one. Like, I don't pay attention to posters inside my university, but we get an email every year for the, like, there is an event that is organized that's called, like, No Procrastination Nights, where basically students come together and are forced to get work done in a single night. And the imagery in that email uses AI, and it's making me so mad because it's totally unnecessary. There could have been no image in this email and it would have been just fine. So why did they feel the need to use AI? Also, it's No Procrastination Night. Why did you procrastinate on either making the actual promotional image yourself, or why did you procrastinate on commissioning an artist? Like, please, let's be real. Did they use AI for the art activity module? That is messed up. That is messed up. My school has AI poster in the art block of the school. Like, wait, are we serious? It's making me so mad, dude. I love my dad. But I am not happy that he uses AI for basically anything nowadays. And also, if you're gonna use AI, why shove it in my face? Your daughter is an artist, dude. Can you like... I would do it for free for you, Dad. Why are you using AI instead? I don't want to roast every AI user because, like, many people actually, I'm surprised how many people don't know the consequences of using AI. So obviously that's on them for not being informed, but also you can blame them totally for it. But the people who are totally informed, who do not have an addiction related to AI, the AI bros who keep trying to push it on us are annoying me. Okay, you know what? Let's stay positive. We're not using AI in this artwork. Isn't that amazing? This corner gap painting also happened to me yesterday. I thought I was the only one. No, it happens to me all the time, but here it was especially obvious. In the German even, they used AI for everything. Dude, no. I joined an art club and they used AI in their slideshow. Bro, I would walk out of that door at that moment. Honestly, I'm also, like, I've considered many times before just writing an email back to the No Procrastination Nights organizers saying, hey, so why are you using AI? It's making me mad. I didn't see that question. Yes, Milo does have a design. I'm planning on joining him soon when I have time for that. He has blue eyes with blonde hair. That doesn't really say much though. Not sure he's really pretty. I missed it, but why are you redrawing this masterpiece? If you mean why am I redrawing this? I mean this. This is a sketch. You can see there are some gaps that didn't get filled. The line, like, but that's in quote mark. The line art is messy. So honestly, it would be fine as is, but I personally prefer to redo it with finer line art too. Also, this is not vector. This is not on a vector layer. As you can see here, it's messy. But technically this is my very clean looking final sketch. So I'm doing the actual line art right now. It's honestly, from a productivity point of view, it's like what I'm doing is completely useless because I could just clean up my sketch and move on and draw much faster. But because like, I have an obsession with clean line art, I like to redo it. And I don't usually jump straight. Wait a second. Didn't I draw? Oh no, it was during the Tsukasa drawing. Never mind. And because I'm like when I ignore the sketching phase into line art, which I do sometimes, like I did during the Tsukasa stream, I have more trouble fixing stuff quickly because it's on the vector layer. Because I would have to fix every individual line as opposed to, like I did yesterday, as opposed to just being able to liquefy the drawing like this is if I think this is not stretched enough. So I prefer to have a really clean line sketch, and lose some time than ending up with something I'm gonna have to redo anyway because I'm not satisfied. Or at least that's how my process goes. Oh my god, I'm sweating, it's hot here. Everyone please remember to drink water. Was it Min or Milo? I forgot. He has longer hair a lot of the time. I have him in Gacha, that's all so far. That is fine. That is fine. One day I'll post him in the Discord. Yay! I've been looking forward to it. Believe it or not, the first one was a sketch, I think. Yes, it was. It's part of Mopi's process. That is my definition of insanity. Okay, hold on. Let me grab a past commission I've done. Let's take this commission for Nox. Do I still have the sketch somewhere? It's here. Huh? Hold on. As you can see, my sketch was also pretty clean, but not that clean, and the final line art is much cleaner, which I personally prefer. So yeah, it's just a matter of personal preference, and I prefer working with something that is 100% clean to my standards, rather than moving on directly to shading and stuff with a sketch that is in this state. Though honestly, I think it might not be a good thing all the time, because as you can see, in the sketch I tend to have a lot more line weight variation. Like here, the lines are pretty thick, they're thinner for the hair, because I don't really pay attention to my brush size when I'm sketching. And when I go into line arts, usually the thickness of every line is pretty much the same. I used to fix this in the past, and then I just forgot to know. Like I forgot the part where I have to change the line weight of stuff in my entire process. I just forgot it. So honestly, it might not be a good thing to work like I do, because now alone the line art is kind of boring. Hold on, if I remove the color... Okay, this is very cursed, but you can see the line art is all is the same thickness everywhere, so it's not very interesting to look at, honestly. So it might not be a good idea, and I don't think I would recommend doing this. Which is what I'm used to. Wait, why am I moving on to the hair when I haven't even finished the face? Oh, it's fine. I wanna try your OC, sounds so cool. It does sound really cool. Okay, I wanna draw everyone's OCs. I will someday, trust. I like I want to make a Beyblade AO3 or something, but I don't have ideas and probably never gonna make one. I would give advice, but I have not when it comes to fanfiction and stuff because I've never posted anything myself. I've never actually finished anything myself. But if you want to and if you get ideas, I think it would be a good idea to do it. Because creating is really cool. Oh my god, thanks for reminding me how much I need to draw my child man. Oh my god, that would be so cute. Actually, I was really hoping that after asking such a ridiculous question yesterday, he'd place a huge order today, but he never showed up again. Oh no. So he really just was messing with you. That's so mean. At least he's... I hope he's gonna come back eventually. Like, maybe he still needs some time to figure things out. I really hope that's the case, because otherwise it's just really sad. I don't like the socializing. I'm so sorry, I'm so late in reading messages. I don't like the socializing part, but there was sometimes when I actually felt comfortable enough to talk to others, and I really enjoyed that. But it's like once in a blue moon that happens. I'm so sorry it hasn't happened more to you. Like, I had good friends at school, and I'm happy I got to meet them and talk to them. But the socializing, for the most part, aside from those friends, was really not enjoyable. So yeah, I get you. Beyblade released in 1999. Yeah, I thought it was older than the anime. It's Beyblade Burst that released in 2016. I see. In any case, there wasn't... Aside from Pokemon, there wasn't any anime on the TV channels I watched as a kid, so there's no chance I would have seen it. Hold on a second, I'm gonna catch up on messages real quick before I have to... Oh, hold on, I'm just gonna read messages. Give me a minute. My siblings and I would always buy the Beyblades, and the stadiums would play and the stage ends and we play all day. That is so sweet. Once Min and Milo made cinnamon rolls together for a hangout with their other friends, but then ended up eating them all together. That's cute. That's really cute. I wonder... Okay, I was gonna ask a stupid question. I was gonna say, I wonder what cinnamon rolls taste like, and then I just realized it probably tastes like cinnamon. That sounds yummy. The first Beyblade anime I watched was too long ago and I don't remember. The second was Beyblade Burst, and it was a newer anime with a red-haired MC. Min and his old friend group used to explore abandoned buildings. Thank you for the emojis reaction thingies. Min and his old friend group used to explore abandoned buildings together. That's scary. That's scary. I hope they have fun, but that's scary. Min is canonically very pretty. I'm sure he is. Mopi is such a self-insert man. Like, how does one even socialize at school? I overthink a lot on how to approach a person, or even how to start a long-lasting conversation. I don't know. Like, I think most of the time I was approached by other people rather than I approached people myself. Except that one time when I was in, I think it was second year of high school. I think it was second. In this year I was separated from my few friends who were in a class together, and I was apart from them. So I was, like, on the first day I was kind of panicking, and I tried striking a conversation with two people who seemed to be friends. I was like, okay, can I somehow get some friends in this class? And I was like, hello, are you two friends? And it was the most awkward conversation ever, but then we became friends, and then we're not friends anymore. I don't know how to socialize. Nowadays, the only people I socialize with in real life are the elderlies who come to university classes, who usually are very extroverted, so they come to me. So I don't know, I really don't know. I didn't notice the unfinished parts yesterday. It's not Mopi clean yet. My bad. I honestly think it's clean. It's very clean for a sketch. I could definitely use it, but also I don't want to. At some point you have your own process and you don't want to stray from it. That's what's happening to me, probably. Bye, Mert. Welcome back, Mert. When Min was younger, his grandma would put his hair into a side ponytail and with a bow sometimes. Min tried acting cool and saying he didn't like the bow, but he did. That's so cute! That is so cute. I'm sure he looked adorable with the bow. 1 second, this is not taking off. Yeah, your process is exactly the same as mine. I would also not consider the previous one done. 100% my art teacher. Thank you. To be honest, I think I should really take a proper course in English or French. The translations I get from the simultaneous interpretation software I'm using right now just don't seem quite right. Oh no. It's probably because of my accent too. Maybe. But if you wanna learn English or French, I'm sure you're gonna get it in no time. Especially English, because there's so many resources on the internet in English. I'm sure you could find easy ways to learn. Like, personally, the way I learned English was by reading manga, which is why I am much better at writing English than I am at speaking it. Honestly, I feel like you can learn a language by doing pretty much whatever you want to do, which is great. French, I would say, is a bit harder because the way French speakers speak in real life and the way we write is very different. Personally, I don't speak very differently from the way I write because I don't really like slang that much. Like, I think most of the time it sounds not pretty. And also because I spend most of my time talking to people I respect, like my parents or my therapists or older people in university, so I wouldn't just be spitting out slang words in front of them. Unfortunately, most other people, at least younger people online, speak very differently from written French. Now, that doesn't mean it's impossible to learn. I think you probably cannot learn French the same way you would learn English. That's my opinion, though. I didn't have to learn French as a foreign language, so I wouldn't know, honestly. Am I the only one who hates their normal language? I do. French as a language is fine, but I'm so used to doing everything related to my interests in English. Now French has kind of become the language of work for me. Like, my appointments in real life are in French. University is in French. And most of my interests, like when I watch anime, which I watch with English subtitles. When I watch art tutorials, they're usually in English or in Japanese subtitled in English. So honestly, it's not that I dislike French, it's just I'm not used to it anymore. Also, like yesterday I mentioned I went out to buy manga, right? I finished the first volume and I started the second today. And the manga is obviously in French. And I forget how cringe French can feel. Like, I'm so used to, like, you know, in manga and anime, these superpower thingies, which have a super special name, like, I don't know, Super Dragon Freeze Power or something. Like, this sounds somewhat cool in English, and then in French, it just sounds ridiculous. I'm just not used to French anymore, for my interest at least. So no, you're not the only one. Absolutely despise gray. Maybe you made Tsukasa look so squishy and round. I need to squish him very bad. I need to finish the Tsukasa drawing, man. The fish Tsukasa drawing. I need to finish this. But I see so many things I would fix today. But he looks cute. Thank you, Casey. I get to hear more of her French. Do you want me to keep reading essays in French? I used to have a huge crush on Delta kind of from Beyblade Bursts, Rise, Getcha and Gladion from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I also used to have a crush on Gladion from Pokemon Sun and Moon. That was my emo teenager period, and I was like, oh my god, this guy's just like me. I still think they're cool though. Like Gladion and Lily. Can this trend of hate please be kind to me? Please! Thank you! Okay. I'm gonna start with this part, which is shorter, so it should be easier, and then draw the long one, and then fix. At least for me, your workflow is exactly what I've been looking for. I'm glad, I'm glad. Honestly, it's true, nowadays, I don't see many people, like, I do. I feel like the most popular workflow nowadays is the sketch then rendering part. Probably because most people don't have access to, like, high quality tools, so most people are drawing on their phone or tablets. So line arts can be harder, so I feel like that's why most people skip this part. And also, personally, when I grew up, my only, like, the only references I really had for art, because I wasn't on social media, were anime. So you kind of have to have line art when watching anime and producing anime, I mean. That's probably what influenced my own obsession with line art and clean one at this. I have so many OCs. I need to draw Chatawal looking summer trust. I trust. And I hope you will feel comfortable enough to share with us, because I love your OCs. I love hearing about them. So if you want to share the drawings, please feel free to do it. I just realized that Ichika and Aga have the same birthday, and they are both MCs of a shoe. I love being the MC of a shoe. How many? Why does Ichika have so many connections? True. Because Ichika speak. That might be a good idea, but my simultaneous interpretation device is terrible. It only supports English interpretation. That's okay. Am I the only person that actually likes bass songs? Like the intense voice of Hatsune Miku. So many more messages loaded, I'm scared. Like the intense voice of Hatsune Miku is such a banger. It is, I like it. I also really like Don't Fight the Music. And Daijoubu desu ka? Hello, bread sandwich. No, not the ominous bells. I'm a bell, no. Hi, Mopi. Hello, Runs. I don't know why Beyblade, a kids show, got literal Ado for an opening in Beyblade X. Wait, I didn't know this. That's so cool. Ah, jeez, hold on. I just got a cramp in my hand. Oh, jeez. This is why you should do stretching exercises. One of my friends I met in a ballet class when we were in the kindergarten, and then met again in first grade. I think she approached me, but I kind of forgot, but we met again in third grade. That's really sweet. That's really sweet. Also, ballet class sounds cool. Bye bye, Mertz. I remember the last time I saw my friends was back in 2021. Since graduating, I haven't made any new friends, and my old friends have gradually drifted apart as we've gone our separate ways. Honestly, me too. Like, since graduating high school, I have met people, but would I call them real friends, considering we don't communicate outside of university? I don't really know. So, probably, I would say I relate to this. I do hope you can meet up with people who are nice to you. I can relate with middle school. I never made any friends in high school since I'm homeschooled. I'm still in contact with them, but we rarely talk. I see. I hope everyone at least feels comfortable in this live stream chat. I hope that is comfy for everyone. I have to go to school soon. Thank you for streaming, Mopi. Bye bye! Thank you for watching. Now that my university is pretty much over, except for last deadly dissertation presentation, I also don't get to meet my real life friends anymore. And I'm pursuing art all on my own now. That is real. I had a group of friends. I'm sorry, I'm talking about myself again. This is my way of relating to you, so I'm sorry for finding this rude. I had... Wait, was I saying the wrong... Oh, anyway. Hold on. Ouchies! My hand hurts. What was I gonna say? Right. In high school, I had a friend group there were 4 of us. Like, at first we were 3, and then during our last year, we basically adopted an introvert. And this introvert is in university with me, but we don't share any classes, so we don't meet up with each other. One of them went to study in a different city, and the last one, like, I don't talk to anymore, which is sad because she was a really nice friend. So I feel like that's just the normal part of life. I was talking about this with my therapist actually, like in a different context. But yeah, he was saying it's just a normal part of life. Everyone is getting busy, and it's really not uncommon. But missing them is also proof that we're really close in the first place. So I don't think that's a bad thing. So I'm happy because the one friend that went to study to another city actually is planning to get a master's degree in the same university as me starting next year. So I hope I can meet up with her more often. And I hope everyone also has a chance to see old friends again in the near future. Also, good luck for your deadly dissertation presentation. You got this. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a second. Sorry, I think when I swallowed, my spit went through the wrong. Anyway, I kind of had trouble breathing for a moment. It's fine. Oh my god, many French dub are actually peak. I wonder if it's because it's my first language, then I'm very critical of it. I wonder. I don't really like French dubs. Maybe I just... Okay, that's wrong. I think, like, there's this one French... I don't know if you can consider it anime, but it's very anime inspired. There's this one French series that was produced in France that is voiced by French voice actors. It sounds really good. But I don't know why when it comes to at least anime French dubbing, in my opinion, it sounds so bad. There are a few that are fine. I think Pokemon was fine-ish. I think Ninjago, it's not an anime, but anyway, was fine. But then the actual anime, like say Nisekoi, which was one of the first anime that I watched, had a very bad dubbing. I don't even remember what other dubs I listened to in French. A lot of them sounded really goofy. Many French voice actors are super talented. They are. And I'm sure they worked very hard too. Honestly, it's probably because I'm a French native speaker that I'm so critical. But also I cannot act to save my life, so I shouldn't be this critical. I tried voice acting in the past and I can't even pretend it was any good, because no. And it's fine. Okay, actually, I think I know the reason why I prefer not French dubs. It's because French is a very flat language, which you can probably hear in my accent. I don't really do the ups and downs in the rhythm. Like, I'm trying to do them. But the rhythm of French is very flat. Like, if you had to draw the rhythm for Italian, it would do something like this. English, it would do something like this. And then you have French, it's just flat. And because of this, I feel like sometimes in anime, it sounds a bit goofy, because what do you mean people are panicking and they're like, oh no, whatever am I gonna do? If that makes sense. I was about to pay for commission until I converted to my home currency. Yeah, I am aware that my commissions are expensive. Thank you for the interest though. Unfortunately, since I live in one of the most expensive cities in the world, I kind of have to price things very high. Thank you for considering it though. Actually, but it actually has nothing to do with accents. It's just that most of the people I interact with speak Mandarin or Cantonese, and there are so few people who speak other languages that I sometimes have trouble understanding them. I see. Honestly, that makes sense. That does make sense. There's so much cultural diversity here that it is true I'm very used to foreign languages on the daily. I'll save it for now, my wallet is crying. Good luck, you got this. I also need to save up someday I will save up. I wonder what Kaido 37's hairstring is thinking right now. It's probably thinking about shampoo, I believe. Let's erase all this. And let me catch up on the chat. Hold on, I'm at the end of the chat before it reloads. I'm scared of to know how many messages I missed. Oh, I didn't miss that many. Okay, that's great. I need to learn how to draw scenery since all of my stories have scenes that involve very pretty scenes. Me too. That is one thing I want to work on. Backgrounds or something. Some of the people I admire the most, some of the artists I admire the most are background artists. It's so beautiful and it hits so different compared to character art. Hold on, let me redraw this, the end of this line. Okay, nice. Hatsune Miku and her songs are also very well known in China, and China has its own similar ritual singers such as Luo Tianyi. That is really cool. Hold on, let me Google Luo Tianyi. Oh, I've seen them before. They're really cool. I'm pretty sure I have listened to a few songs that use them, and I think they're really cool. We do have one Vocaloid / voice bank that was made for to be able to speak French. The thing is, its name is actually a very vulgar word in French, and I don't think they realized this when they made it, but they named it as, like, butt in French. As far as I know, it's the only, at least well-known, voice bank that can speak in French, so it's kind of silly. When I was younger, I think I did tap dancing because I had owned tap shoes. It took away my tap dancing lessons. I always thought tap dancing was so cool. How do people do this with their feet. That is, I don't know, that is mind blowing to me. Tap dancing, I feel like, is really cool. I do online school, so I talk more online than in real life. That is real of you. I don't do online school, and I also talk more online than I do in real life. Most of my life, my real life, offline is I go to university, I sit down, I listen to the class, and then I leave. And that works just fine. I like yapping online. And please keep doing it. Kinda off topic, but with everyone getting busy and growing as a person makes me kinda sad. A lot of my friends have more mature interests, and I've had the same interest since I was like 8. I can promise you that this is gonna go away. Like, the major interests. For most people, actually, I don't know how old your friends are, nor do I wish to know, but I know during teenage years, some people force themselves to have more mature, in quote marks, interests. Oops. But when you reach your 20s, most people actually embrace the childish side of them. Again, put childish in quote marks. So I don't think you should be ashamed of it. Personally, I've kept the same interest since I was like 8 too. And I'm realizing most people which I thought had such major interests back in high school, nowadays they're saying they also have interest in quote unquote childish things. And most people who do admit they like children targeted stuff are actually so much happier. So don't worry. You're allowed to like whatever you like, and it's not something to be ashamed of. Sometimes I watch series with my mom, who is over 50 years old, and the series we watch are targeted at like 10 years old people, or even younger, and we enjoy it, so it's not a problem. Wait, when does your university actually end for you? You have more years? Like, for the degree I'm aiming, the minimum time you have to stay in university for is 3 years. So technically, I'm in 3rd year of university, and so I could stop this year, but because it was a bit busy for me, I decided to spread it over 4 years, so I would have more time to draw. So I'm gonna go and do 1 more year so I can complete the curriculum at my own pace. The maximum time this can take is 6 years. So it's really up to you. I know in other, I'm studying in the humanities section. I know students who study science, for example, don't really have the same possibilities. Because this is humanities, I choose my own schedule. All my classes I have to choose myself. Nothing is mandatory. Almost nothing is not mandatory. So yeah, I chose to do it in 4 years instead of the basic 3. And most people actually do it in 4 years because it's so busy. As for like the years after this, I'm doing a, I don't know how it's called in English. I think it's like bachelor's degree as well, right? And I also want a master's, so I'm gonna have at least 1.5 years more to do. I think I'm probably gonna do it in 2 years for the same reason, so I have more time to draw. And then I don't know if I have to choose if I want to continue art for a living or if I want to go into research. If I do go into research, I'm gonna have to do a doctorate and become a doctor in humanities, so that would take like 5 years more. So we shall see. So cute, thank you! Hello Rin's wife. I love Rin. I love Rin songs. What French produced series was it? Hold on. It was called Wakfu. Hold on, oops. It's this series. Okay, I'm sorry for the bad quality. It was created by a French studio, Ankama, and it's really cool. This is my favorite childhood series, and also it has a game which I still enjoy playing today. I like it. To be honest, my old friends from middle school probably won't talk to me anymore. They've long since made new friends. They told me that hanging out with a boring, nerdistic person like me in front of their cool new friends would be a total embarrassment for them. That is really mean of them to say, and I'm so sorry you have to. I'm so sorry you have to hear that. Like, nobody should be saying this to you. That is just mean. And I personally think you're a cool person. So that was entirely unnecessary for them to say this. So I hope you find kinder people who will respect you for the nice person you are. So many cats! That's so sweet watching with your mom. I love watching stuff with my mom. My mom is the best. And also nowadays she likes watching teenage-oriented K-dramas, which is really nice too. I really don't think how old you are matters. As long as you enjoy yourself and you're not hurting anyone, I don't think anyone should be able to tell you what to do. Okay, I think that looks nice. So many cats! I love cats. Oh, I see. My university does the same too, I believe, but managed to finish mine in 3 years. That's why I was never properly friendly until recently. I see. But in hindsight, if I didn't, I would never encounter your streams since they wouldn't have been made before. True. And I hope you have more free time. Because working too much definitely isn't, like... I know it's one of the ideals of many societies in the world today, but I think taking time to do what you want to do is equally as important. Oh my god, Wakfu, I definitely watched that one manga, but I don't remember much anymore. I love Wakfu! Oh my god, I watched it too. That is so nice. I think the last season is in production currently, so I'm very excited for it to come out. I'm sorry, my voice is kind of dying. Give me a second, please remember to drink. My water is room temperature. It is not very pleasant. I haven't done much research on universities, colleges. I've been avoiding it since I don't really know what I want to be yet. And that is a good idea. Don't pressure yourself, please. Honestly, for me, I think when I was in high school, I didn't do any research. I just signed up for my local university, and that's it. Honestly, that's it. I just looked at what subjects interested me. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this and pray it works. And that's it, honestly. And it's turning out just fine. Okay, I wouldn't recommend this level of I don't care about university. I wouldn't recommend it, but stressing yourself out too much over it is not gonna be... It's just gonna kill the joy, you know? Because studying should be... At least ideally it should be a joy. Okay. I'm gonna add a color folder. Oh, color, and then add a face folder. And in the face folder, I'm gonna draw the irises with that line art. As long as you're having fun and you're not hurting anyone, I say this often in real life, man. Because this is how I like to live. Like, as long as you're not hurting anyone, what is the problem? Like, if people are happy, let them be happy. Maybe there exist 7 people like you in the world Israel. Perhaps. Meow! I have a couple ideas for careers that I could do. Comic making, maybe. Comic making is really cool. In that case, if you wanna look into it, if you wanna acquire experience, maybe look into becoming first an assistant for comic makers and mangaka. Also, that's often a paid part-time job, so if you want to look into it, I think it's great. Oops. Hi, it's Megan finally here. Oh my god, hi Jay! You're not who killed the dinosaurs anymore. Hi Jay! You can finally hear the beauty of my voice. Meow! I should look into jobs and stuff. Coloring assistant, writing assistant. I heard that their assistant do colors. They do sometimes. I've seen... I don't know about the Western industry, but when I was looking into the Japanese manga industry, I learned that many mangaka assistants were doing the backgrounds, which ironically is one of the hardest parts for most people, but that was a great way to teach them how to do it, and to do it quickly as well. I wanna do this! Hire me! Also, one of the people I follow on Instagram, maybe you know Pluvius, they make a webtoon, which they also transformed into a paperback manga. The story is called Entwined, and I know they have something's weird. Hold on. One eye is bigger than the other. Okay, I'll fix this. And I know this person has assistants that help clean up sketches, and also who do the base coloring. So I think it's definitely something to look into. If I had more time, I would look into it better myself. Okay, that's better. I personally really want to be an actor, but I doubt I'm talented enough. I disagree. No, there's no such thing as talent. There's only hard work. And with how passionate about it you've been sounding up until now, I don't think it's out of your league at all. So I'm sure you can make it. Also, I think you're in the theater. I think you did theater at school, right? You're practicing, it means that you're only gonna get better. So I'm thinking, don't give up. I've heard about being an assistant to base colors, then the comic makers does the rendering. Yeah, I think the actual authors, as in they own the story, usually do the part they like the most, and for most people, I think the most entertaining part of drawing is rendering, so it's definitely not surprising. Also, rendering is not obviously not the entirety of your art style, but I would say it's a very large part of it, along with anatomy. So it's not surprising. I think I'm good enough. I'm a good enough writer to help someone write. That would be really nice. If you encounter anyone who ever needs help with this, I think you should give it a try. Okay, it's time for another reminder to drink. I hear some manga assistants do the panel borders a lot. Yeah, that's true. I think I've heard about this too. And also, making like the technical side of making manga is a different kind of pain. Well, can you guys see when I do this? Yeah, you can. Okay. This is the basic template for an illustration. This. Okay, it's not bigger. Oh. This is the basic template for making an illustration. If you want to make a comic, you have all the settings that pop up, and goodness, I have tried to understand what all this means, and I think I got it now. But dude, you have to think about the area that's gonna be printed. You have to think about like the area, the bleed area that's technically not gonna be printed, but if there is an impression, a printing error, at least it's not gonna look like a mistake. You have to think about the safety, like the text and important elements. Safety area, it's a different kind of pain, dude. I'm so admirative of mangaka and comic makers. Now my character looks like Yandere. Wait, actually she does, hold on. Let's fix this. I can't unsee it. Hold on. Let's give her some shiny eyes. Temporarily. Oh my god, that shit. No, hold on, this looks curious. Is it just me or does she look like a mosquito or a fly? Hold on, this is weird. And temporarily, I'm also gonna add this just so we don't get terrified. Okay, that's better. I'm thinking about what I can assist someone on. Pretty sure you can assist someone on many things. Thank you, Mopi. Yeah, you're welcome. I just know you're gonna make it, don't worry. I'm the only one who should focus on, got it. That is how it looked, not gonna lie. I actually have an audition for a production of Into the Woods today, which I'm like, oh my god, you got this! You got this, you're gonna do amazing. It's gonna be so peak. I wanna draw my Rui Yumeshi, but I can't draw Rui. No, I feel you. I got so, like... My Ashi is obviously Rui. I drew him so much. I can draw him no problem now, but before I really started liking Rui, I couldn't draw men to save my life. So it's just really a matter of habit. So if you try to draw him repeatedly, you'll eventually get it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you one of my earliest drawings of Rui. Let's go into my fan art folder, Project Sekai Rui, Studio files, and then oh my god, it's loading file. It's so... How big is the file? I'm scared. Jaja! My very old Rui art. That I don't know how much time it took, but the difference between then and... Hold on. Between then and now is huge. Then, now, I think this is from 2022? Maybe 3, I don't know. So it's definitely just a matter of practicing. I searched it up and yeah, comic assistants, the backgrounds and crowds. Oh my god, not the crowds, I forgot about this. Drawing crowds sounds like a different kind of pain too. Wait, actually that reminds me, I had started on a comic and I think I had to draw a crowd. I don't remember, hold on. I don't even know if I still have it. Comic, random. Oh no, I don't have it anymore, okay. What is this? I just found a very old thing I had forgotten. Dude. This is how you start making comics, I guess. Oh my god. This is the best of my art ability, guys. Thank you for... Oh my god. What even is this? Well, you find new stuff every day, I guess. And sometimes do the text instead of 3D bases sometimes. Oh my god, that too. Okay, it's getting better now because Clip Studio now has cool features to control 3D models better. But especially when you're trying to do hand poses, it is such a pain to get the pose you want. No, it's fine. I just use my webcam to like automatically, so Clip Studio can automatically detect the pose my hand is doing, so it's much better. But before that tool existed, oh my god. Hold on a second. This is a big shape, so I'm gonna zoom out. I really need to work on my line control. Okay, hold on. Let's try to go slowly. It doesn't look smooth, I don't like it, so I'm just gonna break the line in two. I wonder how many comic artists and mangaka use Blender to do 3D models. I don't think I've ever seen anyone... I've seen illustrators use Blender, but I've never seen comic artists use it. I wonder if any of them do use it. My comic settings do not have that many settings. Maybe it's an X-only feature. I wonder, actually... Oh no. I don't know, maybe it's because... Okay, no, I don't know. I think there was a advanced setting button, and maybe I'm on the advanced setting. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe it is an X-only thing. Hey, thanks, I'm so nervous, dude. You're gonna do amazing, trust. The fact that you're nervous only shows that you care about it, which means that you're ready to give it your all. You should draw Rui for me real. Someday I will, trust. Draws a stick figure with one hair, but my true Rui. Better than a good demon. All my men I draw look like women for some reason. Me too, I started like this too. Even now, I wouldn't say I am able to draw masculine-looking men. Or women, for that matter. I'm drawing my Danganronpa OC, the one that I've talked about today, as Monica. And it's gonna look amazing. Wait, are we talking about the DLC, Monica? Are we talking about the trauma game? There's like brushes people use for crowds. Yeah, that's what I was remembering about. I'm pretty sure I tried to use a crowd brush when I was making this comic when I was younger. But since I can't find it, I can't be sure. Hold on a second. I might know where it is. If I go to documents, I'm pretty sure I had older, okay? No, never mind. No, I don't have it anymore. But in some cases, people will actually draw the crowds by hand, and it's so impressive. So beautiful. I showed it to you. The comic is interesting. Thank you. I like all the tiny details you add, just like the peak Ignis reference I witnessed earlier today. Thank you! Honestly, the part I like the most about making stories and characters is probably how they interact with their environment. I think this is just my word building nerd speaking. Nerd self speaking. So I just like adding details. Hold on a second. I can't see anything. I have gym class next. Oh, I'm so cooked. I have no stamina whatsoever. Oh no. A gym class. Oh no. I would try and find something encouraging to say, but I hate gym class so much. I don't even have any. I don't have any sort of encouragement to offer. You got this. You're gonna survive it. Trust. Definitely, I thought so. Blender is so goated for being free too, right? Like, it is very intimidating to learn. Like, it took me years to get into it. But actually, when you follow the right tutorials, well, to be fair, I did buy a whole course about it. But once you get the basics down, you can basically do anything. It's so powerful. I like Blender. No, gotta go, sorry. Bye bye, Jay. Bye. DLC, the trauma game. I went into it knowing it was a horror. I went into it not knowing. And I remember this specific song as I was listening when I tried the game, and to this day, whenever I hear this song, I remember the trauma. One day you won't have gym class, look forward to that day. So true. I don't have gym class anymore, and it has been the freest, like the freest part of my life. The DLC surprise is one in a lifetime. And that OST. No, actually, it was a Vocaloid song I was listening to. I think the song was called Systematic Love. I don't know who produced it. I think I was listening, like, not while playing, but I was obsessed with this song during the time I was playing it. And it just became creepy to me. Hold on, Systematic Love. Oh, it's by Camellia. Yeah, that was the song I was obsessed with. I wonder when it came out. I don't know. That's the song I was actually obsessed with, and because it's not related to the game, but because there was also a love theme, and I thought the DLC was gonna be like a cute, casual romance game. And it turned creepy. Basically, the song became creepy for me too. I don't remember the OST, not gonna lie. I once randomly said the underground cockroach mafia, and my friends think it's the funniest thing ever. I randomly said it to be stupid. Honestly, if my friend just blurted this to me, I think I would also... Like, this would instantly become the inside joke of the year. I like this. Exactly, and it really tricked me with the vibes, art, and music. Yes, it did. It really did. Conclusion: there are some people you shouldn't trust when they recommend video games to you. No, honestly, I understand why people like the DLC. It's just I was like not prepared mentally for it. Honestly, I just saw a cute looking game with pretty art and I was baited. Some context for the underground cockroach mafia is I was fake acting with myself and this man was in the underground cockroach mafia, so that's why he wasn't home. What? I love the underground cockroach mafia. To be fair, cockroaches do feel like they're in the mafia. Like, how do they always find a way into your home? And they do feel like the mafia. The game does have a warning at the beginning. I don't know how we all forget about it until it happens. I didn't even know it had a warning at the beginning. I probably skipped it, not even paying attention to it. Generally, I have no recollection of the warning. I just remember thinking, oh, Natsuki looks... I think the character is called Natsuki, right? The pink-haired one. I just remember thinking like, oh, Natsuki looks cute, she looks like Rin. Kagami ne Rin. And I was like, yay! And then she died! I think Sayori's death was before though, so I... So, yeah, no, that game was not for me. The character I was playing was a man and his wife, and the wife was upset with him because he had been doing sketchy stuff and he revealed he's in the underground cockroach mafia. That's amazing. Natsuki is so cute. She is. She is cute, but now I'm kind of traumatized. Sayori is also so cute. I don't even remember much about Sayori's design. I think she's like orange. That's all I remember. Hold on. Let me Google the DLC. Sayori. Okay, she's not orange, she's pink. Never mind. Wait, she is kind of orange. She's kind of orange pink. Yeah, her death was first. Yes, Sayori's jump scare was the trigger. I see. Honestly, I don't even remember much from my time playing the game. I do remember when the first death happened, I was so confused, and also, what is on my screen? I was 14 years old. Watching a cute anime girl die was not on my bucket list for that day. Manga is not literature, Natsuki is voted. I don't even remember. Kinda random, but I get told I'm funny by my friends, and I think it's because I say stuff without thinking a lot about it when it comes to just saying what's on my mind. I think that's how most funny people are. Because obviously I can study in order to become funny, because it's a skill like any other. But sometimes the best laugh just come from how unexpected something is. Hi everyone! Hello Marina! Hi sensei! Is the chat talking about manga? Yes, and I'm gonna drag you to the library next time we're in town together. I found a new manga that's really cool. Oh, never mind, actually, the trigger warning is simply this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. If I did read this warning, I should have taken it seriously, because not only was I a child, I was also, and I still am, easily disturbed. Shaking my head, younger Mopi, what did you do? Maybe I just ignored, I think I've mentioned it in the past stream, but the reason why I played this game was because I had a crush on the guy who recommended it to me. So I wonder if I just ignored the warning thinking, it's fine, and also, this guy recommended it to me. I wonder if something like this happened. Also, I don't remember. When reading The Summer Hikaru Died, I said, oh no, no one can find out my secret of being a homosexual. And she thought it was really funny. That's good. I keep seeing people talk about The Summer Hikaru Died, and I still have no idea what kind of story it is. I should look into it. And this is a really smart wording choice. It makes you think, hey, there's gonna be romance and children wouldn't get impression. Actually true. Actually true. Well, I went to the library with my 10 kids today. Your 10 kids. Why was I not aware that you had kids? Just kidding. I hope you had a fun time at the library with the 10 students. Gossip, apparently he's a jerk now. Is he? Is he? No! Yeah, don't you find it so sad when, we had bullies at school, that's an established fact, so I don't really care about those people, but the people that were actually nice to you, don't you find it really sad when a few years later you just learn that now they're not people you wouldn't want to be affiliated with? The summer Hikaru died is about Hikaru dying and him coming back as a monster, but that's a metaphor. Oh, I see. Wait, no, that's so sad. I really wanna get into it, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I like the concept of it. Basically, everything is a metaphor in the summer Hikaru died for internalized homophobia. Oh, I see. Wait, that's very cool. I wanna get into it now. Even though it sounds like it's gonna be super sad. They gave me so many hugs today, I'm gonna miss them. Oh no, was it your last day with them? Oh no. They're so cute though. For real, it's so heartbreaking, like why? For real, like, we had enough mean people at school. Why do the nice ones have to also become mean? Everyone stop bullying. Yes! Louder, please. I like Kafka. Isn't Kafka... Okay. Aside from the Honkai Star Rail character, isn't Kafka like... Is an author? I need to give my kids, my OCs, more food than my time. Lauren story. Yes, I also need to take better care of my kids. I still have 3 days with them, but I'm gonna miss them. That is real. Okay, hold on. I think we're done with the line art. I believe we are done with the line art. I don't think anything is missing. And since we still have 50 minutes, I think I'm gonna do the base colors, and then over the next few days I will be rendering it. Well, I don't know why I'm so thirsty today, but this is another reminder to drink water, everyone. I just saw that cat again. The one that likes to climb up on the air conditioner unit. I haven't tried meowing at it a few times, but it didn't seem to place with my meow. One of my cats is very chatty. She keeps meowing all the time. And when I meow back at her, she always looks so confused, like, Mopi, what are you trying to do? How could you possibly believe you would ever be able to imitate my beautiful meows? This is always what it sounds like to me. But I don't care, I'm gonna keep meowing at my cat. People like self-awareness. Like, why someone walking behind me managed to hit me? I am indeed questioning Like, how does that happen? She's like, since when can you cat talk? I'm sorry, Master Broyangi. I haven't mastered the cat talk yet. But I promise I am doing my best to make it work. Hold on a second. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's fine. Let's remove all this and color the screen. Misaki quacks at ducks. That is so real. I would too. Then grammatical mistakes and defined accent. If my cats weren't so loving, they would definitely say this. I don't know if it was on purpose. I don't know, sometimes it really feels like people are bumping into you on purpose. But I don't wanna assume. So I hope not. Okay, that looks all good. Ayumi once had a dream that Misaki had befriended a crow, and then it brought a whole army of crows, and then the crows tried to take over, but Misaki told them not to, so they didn't. That is such a cute dream. Did Ayumi perhaps watch that one Hitchcock movie? I think it's called Birds. Did she perhaps watch that movie before going to sleep? Misaki laughed at Ayumi telling her it. Ayumi probably asked Misaki not to be too friendly with crows. The word is at a risk of being taken over by an army of crows. Maybe she saw something on YouTube and then got reminded of Misaki quacking at ducks. That's so cute. I feel like I want to make this part a bit more rounded. So I'm gonna adjust the eyelashes real quick. Oops. Okay. I had a dream that I was late at school and got a little panic attack when I woke up. That happens to me so often. I hate it. I really hate it. That is like my most common nightmare and I hate it. Or the dreams where like you have to go to school and like on Mondays you have to bring specific textbooks and stuff to school, but in your dream you accidentally took your Tuesday textbooks and stuff, and when you arrive to school you basically get scolded by every teacher because you don't have the proper material to work. I hate those dreams. Maybe when you use the lasso tool, there's a dotted square in your toolbar that I'm trying to find. The one you use the most on that toolbar. The lasso tool, this one? Like this? Dotted square. Oh, wait, this one? Like you just select stuff in a square. I think when you drag it like this, personally I don't use it a lot, but it's very useful when you're doing a background. It has like hold on. The best use of it I can think of is like if you have either buildings or geometric backgrounds, so you can quickly fill stuff. Like say you're doing a bookshelf and and then you can do stuff like this. Personally I prefer, like most of the time, instead of doing it like this, I go to the shapes tool group, and I'd rather use the rectangle one directly because it's much quicker and you have more control over the angle. That can be useful for different stuff though. Wait, the toolbar that appears after the lasso tool. Hold on. The toolbar that appears after you use the lasso tool. Oh, my bad. So it was the. Hold on. Let me read back. There's a dotted square in your toolbar. I'm trying to find. Oh, this one? Like the one that makes the area that's selected appear and disappear? I think it wasn't. I don't know if it was in my toolbar originally, actually. Maybe you don't have it. I don't remember if it was originally on my toolbar. It is also on the upper toolbar here. It's the same button. I may have added it myself, I don't remember. If you don't have it, I think... No, I don't... Wait. I don't think it's the next thing. Hold on. Let me try to find the setting it's in. Where was it? Command bar settings. Oh, it is present on top. Okay, so I probably added it to my floating toolbar myself. Hold on a second. I wonder where how I got it. I don't remember. Let me look. This is called show border of the selected area. Okay. Select. Okay, you can probably add it from somewhere. I don't know where it is exactly. I notice you disable it very often. Because when I'm selecting something, say, for example, if I'm working on the shading of the face here, and I don't want the shading to go to the neck. Imagine I've already done the neck, and then I'm shading the face, and when I'm shading the face, it might go all over the neck. So in that case, I like to just select the neck and then inverse selected area, so then when I shade, it doesn't go on the neck. And the reason why I use this option is because it's very distracting for me. Like, those tiny dots are moving all over, and it makes it hard for me to see what the border actually is, especially when I'm zooming out. So I would much rather not have this border thingy, knowing I know exactly what is selected already anyway. So I just disable it because it's not distracting for me if it's not there. That's the reason. Or if I'm moving, say if I'm moving the mouth, and this is all around the mouth. Oops. This is all around the mouth. Not only is it distracting, but also because there's the added moving dots thingies, I don't really see well how it would look, how my edits would look, because there's some added stuff that is like changing my perception of the overall drawing, so I just rather disable it. Sorry, it's terrible. Forgetting my stuff equal I can skip. Me too. You have no idea how many times I skipped gym class because I didn't have my Dude, I'm forgetting my words. Because I hadn't brought my sports clothes. Once I had a dream that I met Leve at a coffee shop. That's so cute! I'm hungry. Can I eat your art? It looks like chocolate. Thank you! Help yourself if you're hungry. Meow meow! Recently I've been eating shrimp and... Oh my god, how do you pronounce this? Hold on. I am learning English. Pronunciation... Okay, chives. Recently I've been eating shrimp and chives pancake, hamel pageant, and I'm craving right now, but I won't be home in less than an hour. No! Oh no! I hope you get to eat one soon. Hold on, this is Clara. Oh, okay, yeah, those moving ends are distracting. I didn't know that crap part too. Thank you for the lesson, Mopi. No problem. Yeah, I thought so. I couldn't find the wording for the overall view impression. No worries. Honestly, it took me so long to figure out that you could just disable this thing. I think I saw it once when I watched a YouTube tutorial or something. and it's so life-saving. Oh no. There's someone cutting the grass from the backyard outside and it's doing so much noise. Oh no. It would skip so much, I'm crying, we would. And honestly, I don't see any reason not to skip. Gym class was definitely something. I'm still mad that I lost against you in ping pong. Someday I will have my revenge. Hold on a second, I need a reference. Misaki once had a dream that her and Ayumi turned into cats, and Misaki got to lay on Ayumi. That's so cute. Misaki's dreams are usually very funny to write and cute. They are. This is adorable. I'll make it as soon as I get home, because I'm probably gonna pass out on my bed. That would be so real of you. Please make sure to eat though. You need energy, otherwise the Kit Kat monster hiding under your bed is gonna come and eat you. Oh my god, the shape is not going right. Okay, it's better. It will smell like cute grass. I love it. It does smell like grass. I'm not gonna lie, it does smell like grass and I like the smell of grass. I do not like the noise of grass being cut close to me. Oh, by the way, the drawing the iris and it automatically becoming a perfect ellipse is the new smart shape feature in V5. It will be super useful for me, but I'm still on V4. Honestly, I forget to use it all the time. I'm just so used to drawing without it that I don't even consider it. Oh, but it is so useful. Look at this. It's literally saving my life. That's one pupil, and then let's draw a second one. Many people are spitting on V5, on the Cave Studio version 5, but honestly I feel like the features we got were pretty cool. Like, it's not obviously not necessary. I don't think anything is strictly necessary in art, but it is still useful. I like the smell of the air before it's about to rain. This is so true. I love it too. And while and after it's rained too. I think I just love rain in general. Except when I'm outside. Hold on a second, I think this could be closer. No, it looks weird. Actually, I feel like here. No, it looks wrong from this side. Okay, that looks better. Let's play ping pong this summer heavily. Racket and the ball. We should. We're Mopi and Marina moment of exercising voluntarily. I still feel. Oh, sorry, unrelated. I still think this iris here is too big. So I'm just gonna do a quick comparison. So it is the same size basically as the other one, but because it's slightly... Like, it's not exactly a front-facing angle, I feel like it should be a little bit smaller. And then if I should go here, I think I like this better. I think this looks better. Let's see. Before, after. I think the after is better. To be honest, I'm feeling a little sleepy right now because I've been working too many night shifts. Yeah, that is completely understandable. And I hope you get to sleep a lot whenever you can. Make sure not to push yourself too hard. Sleeping is important. And I'm noticing something else that looks weird. Is it better? Yes, it's better. And also one last thing I want to correct is I think the bottom of the iris here is a bit too wide. Okay, that looks better. Actually, eat, that's not a problem. That's good. Misaki canonically reading fanfics. We love to see it. We actually love to see it. Okay, I don't want to give the eyes too many details right now. I'm just gonna add the border. Misaki and Ayumi are both chronically online. I feel like that's something I haven't seen in many OCs, so I love to see it. Do they share memes to each other? At least what I say is chronically online. Is this layer? I don't know what this layer is, but it's fine. At least Misaki mostly does. You love to see it. They spend a lot of time online. They get us. They're like us. Next let's do the hair. Wait a second. Alright. Wait, no, I also thought the skin looked a bit grey. Let's color the hair. I think I used pure white. Yes, I did. If one of them references a meme or something, the other one usually gets it. That's amazing. They're so cute. Where's the gap? Lips European, tell me, where is the gap? Is it here? Looks like it was here. Okay, hold on, let me check if the hair was properly filled. Okay, and I'm gonna select the hair. Go to the lashes layer. Control X, Control V, and then put the layer at 50% so you can still see the hair even if the layer is on top. It looks transparent. Woohoo! They play games together at night sometimes, and Misaki always manages to break the game. That is the best way to enjoy a game. Breaking it is really fun. And let's make a clothes folder. Let's check that it was properly filled and it looks okay to me. Woohoo! Pastel's turn sure is taking a long time. What is Pastel's turn? So many cats! I have 15 minutes left. What I'm gonna do is I'm already gonna add the shading that I had planned. Trying to sketch face. So like this. And there was some lighting as well. One of the music in your playlist. Oh, this one. I like it. Her eyes look so dead. Her eyes look really dead. I'm gonna add some highlights. This is scary. Okay, that's a bit better. Misaki isn't a very big eater and would like to try more foods. I mean, it depends. Like, if something doesn't look good, she won't eat it. That is real. I wish I wasn't a picky eater, unfortunately. I am. I admire Misaki. Alright, went down in 10 minutes, finally. Finally, bro! Welcome home! The acceptance phase. True. Oh my god, she looks so dead on the inside. Min isn't a picky eater, but when he was younger, Milo also wasn't picky. I see. Lucky people. Lucky people, please give me the talent to eat anything. Okay, let's just refine this a bit. You can only look at me, my character says to me right now, like a yandere. That is scary! That's scary! Actually, in the meantime, I'll change it later. In the meantime... Okay, maybe the rainbow is too much. She is gonna be a very sparkly... a very sparkly... cat for now. Bro, is your Instagram story about Sekai competition? Yes, it is. Basically, there's a Sekai art contest that started yesterday, and I was so excited because I was like, oh my god, I love Sekai, I love drawing. Why wouldn't I take part in the contest? Turns out when I read the rules this morning, I found out that people who live in Switzerland cannot enter the contest. People who live in any French-speaking countries cannot enter the contest, basically. South America cannot enter the contest, Africa cannot enter the contest, nobody can join the contest. So instead, why does it look like someone opened the door on them sitting in the door? That is exactly what it looks like. Do it, bro, please do it. I will do it anyway. I don't really care. Like, the only... like, even if I can't receive the prize, it doesn't prevent me from, like, from a community point of view, it doesn't change anything if I don't live in the right country. I think the contest is still a very fun idea, so I'm probably gonna do it anyway. What if we travel to Japan? Actually, Japan is also excluded from the contest. I'm guessing it's because, like, you know, Praxekai has multiple servers. So if you're downloading the Praxekai app from Switzerland, since we live in Switzerland, you're gonna get the global version, but if you download Praxekai in Japan, you're gonna get the Japanese version of the game. So I'm guessing because this is a contest by the global version of the game, it doesn't include Japan. Same for Korea, China, Taiwan, and I think there was another version. I forgot. They're also excluded because they have their own game version. Mind you, Switzerland does not have its own game version, which sucks, by the way. Those few choices. Right, Mopi, I remember. I'd love to hear how you think about color theory when making your artworks. Truthfully, any of your nerdy side I love hearing. Thank you! In this case, I don't have much to say. It's really not very complex. Basically, the client asked me for something warm and comforting. So on top of this, like base colors, I was thinking adding a warm hue would make it feel like closer and obviously warmer. I added some more shading just for depth. And then if you're curious about the blue hue, I think like it's not really color theory, but the main lighting is coming from like this direction, and it's doing this, and it illuminates this part. And one thing I like to do in my illustrations is to add a secondary light source, which is opposite to the first one because it's easier to draw. So which would come like this. And in this case, I thought it would look nice to have the opposite hue. So because I used the warm orange color for the overall ambience, I was thinking maybe blue would be nice. However, that's the kind of thing I tend to adjust at the end, so maybe at the end, instead of being blue... Wait, hold on, this is supposed to be a highlight layer, by the way. Maybe at the end, instead of being blue, maybe it's gonna be pink. Maybe it's gonna... I don't think I'm gonna make it red because that would be too warm. Maybe it's gonna be like yellow. Actually, green looks pretty nice too. Purple, I don't think looks very great in this case. So basically right now I was thinking blue simply because it's complementary to the warm tone, because I used orange. So that's the basic like idea behind it. However, I tend to try out different stuff and see what works best at the end. Yep, I was talking about color theory in general. Honestly, I would say color theory is easy, at least it is for me. I haven't finished studying it fully, so I couldn't possibly teach much about it. But I think there are also different schools on how to apply color theory. Like, I know a lot of Eastern artists, instead of picking colors because, say, the sky is blue, so they're gonna pick blue for the sky, instead of thinking that each object has a color, has a base color, they think, what kind of atmosphere do I want to give this drawing? And then they pick colors depending on it. Whereas I've noticed most Western artists are really all about hard theory, which isn't bad, by the way. So they would typically pick color harmonies that are scientifically proven to work well, like complementary colors or triadic colors. Since I'm not a very advanced artist, I usually just end up picking complementary palettes by default. And I think color is really something you need, like, that you, in general, people need to experiment with until they find something that is satisfying. Because right now, I'm honestly thinking of changing this secondary lighting color, because I am instructed to make it feel comforting, warm and comforting. So I'm thinking by using blue, I might be adding some sort of clashing like ideas. I was thinking maybe I should change the blue for something else. I need to see. I don't know. Sorry, I just ended up rambling about something unrelated. This is kinda random, but sometimes I open Instagram, then check your story, and it says like 25 seconds ago. That happens to me so much. Like, I don't want my moods to think I'm stalking them, but genuinely, I keep opening Instagram to them posting stories. But also, don't worry, sometimes I check to see if my story was properly sent by Instagram, and then I see like within the first 10 seconds like 5 people have already seen my story, so you're definitely not the only one. I hope I don't seem weird viewing your story like seconds after it's posting. Don't worry, you don't. You really don't. How is Japan excluded? Yeah, I really think it's because it's the global app that is organizing the contest. That might be why Japan is excluded. I don't know, honestly, it's a bit weird. I really think it's a bit weird. I'm gonna have to leave. Love you. Big hug. Bye bye, Marina. Have a nice day. I'm trying to learn more about Chinese scholars. At least that's what I call it. Me too. I think Chinese artists use like their use of color is so beautiful. It's also interesting to me how, depending on where people have learned from, like say what country they live in, it's funny to see how they kind of develop what my medieval art history teacher would call a collective style, because there are definitely like common characteristics used by artists from the same country. Okay, I'm gonna finish refining quickly the lighting on the hair, and then I'm gonna stop streaming because it is 5 p.m. already for me. I could continue streaming for 1 more hour, but I feel like it's a good place to stop. And Praxekai colors. The Praxekai artists have such a beautiful way of using colors too. I'm still in awe about the transgender symbolism in Mizuki's card colors. Okay, I understood completely what you said. Thank you. Of course. Honestly, I go mostly by instinct, so I'm not sure I could explain it properly. That color theory is so cool. I feel like I've learned most of the basics of color theory from Mark Brunett. Hold on a second, maybe I can find the exact video. Let's try Mark Brunett's color. Color theory. Okay, it seems he has posted new videos about color theory that I haven't seen, so I'm not gonna recommend old ones. Nor new ones because I haven't seen them. I look at the Chinese artists so much. I learned from online, so I say my art style that I'm aiming towards is basically from all around the world. Same. Okay, no, that's... Ignore that I say it same. That is wrong. Most of my inspiration comes from Japanese artists. I don't know many artists in real life. Me neither. Like, I know artists like Marina, which was in the chat earlier, is an artist. She's not really an illustrator. Same for a friend, a common friend we have. They're not really focused on illustration, at least not anime style illustration. Honestly, I don't know many artists who are focused on anime specifically. Which is sad. I need more artist friends. And like, even in anime conventions that I've gone to, not that many artists who were tabling there had an anime art style, which I don't mind because their art is also beautiful. It's just a bit surprising in anime focused conventions. Okay, hold on, let's try another hue. Yeah, I don't really like the pink one. Red is too much. I think yellow is gonna look the best, honestly. Maybe not, actually. Green is cool, but kind of clashes too much. I think I like this hue the best. I don't know, I'll wait for feedback actually. I'm gonna make a copy of this. Wait, doesn't it kind of look cool in this kind of white-ish color? I'll ask for feedback and let the client choose. I have a North Star in mind that I usually think about when thinking of my OCs. That's where my in head art style. That's where my in-head art style I'm aiming for comes from. I see. I don't have to explain myself, it's okay, don't worry. The white does look cool, thank you! Honestly, I think it might be my favorite. Because again, the blue from a color theory point of view works because it's like orange and blue, they look cool together. The thing is, it does have a colder meaning to the artwork, which is not what the client is looking for. The orange looks cool, but it doesn't bring a lot of interest. But at the same time, I'm also thinking that the overall character is mostly orange, at least orange tinted, but the sweater and the background are blue. So we already have technically complementary colors. So it's not really... I don't think it's a bad thing actually, if it's orange. Because if you look on the sweater, I think it warms up the blue, like the colder color. I don't think it's a bad thing. Whereas the blue coat makes it look really cold. And I don't... Personally, I think I like the orange better than the blue. And the white is also really cool. I like both the orange and the white ones. I asked the client and let them choose. Wait, I skipped a message, my bad. Then I try and find references that are close to that in my mind, such as they have a hair rendering that I want to do. No, I get you. I actually have a whole Pinterest folder with pictures of art styles that I really want to somehow incorporate into my own. And also for future comics I want to do, I also keep the art styles inspirations in that folder, in that pinboard, because it's really cool. Stretching feels nice. I'm currently too inexperienced to say anything. Don't worry. I think I'll stop here for today with our whimsical, starry-eyed cat. Thank you for watching once more, and also for sticking for so long. I hope everyone had a nice time watching today. So I'm inexperienced with a lot of art stuff, I just go off of my imagination. And that is great too. Imagination, drawing from imagination and drawing, following art's rules, quote-unquote rules, are equally as important, in my opinion. I did, thank you so much for streaming. I'm the one thanking you. Enjoying my time, I'm glad. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, I will stream on Thursday. But we shall see. So, thank you for coming. Bye bye!